Rob G supposedly is a Lakers fan. But yet yesterday he was disrespecting the greatest Laker of them all, Magic Johnson. Basically saying Magic wasn't all that good. Magic
wait, in the front office or as a point guard?
As a player.
Oh, stop it.
So we forbade him from speaking about basketball. So you will not hear him in this segment. He no longer can talk NBA basketball on our show. All right, but today, Rajon Rondo had a quote after last night's great win over the Denver Nuggets. Rondo, in a story in The Athletic, has a quote. I may need Rob G to read it. He can still do the technical things like that, but he can't give his opinion because it's just so off. But go ahead, Rob G.
That's right. On the heels of Anthony Davis dropping 25 and 10 and playing stifling defense against Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, not to mention having to have an IV at halftime because he was sick. This is what Rondo said after the game. He's a super elite player, if not the best player in the game right now.
Okay. So first of all, here's the problem. Rob G texts me immediately after he reads that quote. I told you, AD is better than LeBron. Rondo said he's better than LeBron. First of all, Rondo didn't say that. He said, if not the best player in the world, he says he's in the discussion. And I'm fine with that if you want to throw him in the discussion. He's not the best player in the world, but if you want to throw him in the discussion, fine. But Rob G is just hell-bent on saying that Rondo said he's the best player in the world, so we'll go with it. LeBron, not only is Anthony Davis not the best player in the world, because Giannis is undoubtedly better. Kevin Durant, when healthy, is undoubtedly better. Kawhi Leonard, when he chooses to play, is better.
Load management fraud.
And you know who else is better? LeBron James. So he's not only not the best player in the world, he's not the best Laker. And this is nothing against AD. He is a fantastic player. But LeBron James is the engine that makes the Lakers go. You disagree, J-Mac?
Slight disagreement, Chris Broussard. I like to actually bring stats and numbers to the table, to kind of make the audience smarter.
You can't watch the game and you have no eye test.
I'm a 40% eye test.
When people throw out numbers
stats
all the time, they don't know how to watch the game.
No, I think it's a blend. It's a healthy blend. So let's look at the numbers, shall we? Anthony Davis, second in the NBA in blocks, 2.7 per game. He was the leader until this week. NBA player efficiency.
Jonathan Isaac is the leader. Does that mean he's all that
correct.
nice?
No. NBA player efficiency rating, the most comprehensive metric out there to gauge someone's efficiency. Anthony Davis 5, LeBron 6. Close, very close.
But does that mean the four players above AD are better? I mean, what?
Wait a minute. Win shares per 48 minutes. LeBron 9, Anthony Davis 4. Defensive win shares.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis 2.
That's a
Chris,
significant difference.
All of the numbers point right now to Anthony Davis having a better statistical season than LeBron. I will agree with you on this. LeBron's the most important player on the Lakers. He leads the team in assists. He's the big veteran. Everybody listens to him. He's won titles. Anthony Davis hasn't won squat. However, Anthony Davis is the best player. Chris, I liken this to with the Warriors. Steph Curry was the most important player on that team. Everybody had to focus on where Curry was. He was the engine. But Kevin Durant last year was the best player on the Warriors. I think Anthony Davis is the best, LeBron the most important. Is that okay to say, backing it up with numbers?
No. Now, I do agree with your Golden State assessment. And I've said that myself many times. Steph was the most important Warrior. Durant was the best player. They're not even a discussion that Durant, he's a 7-foot version of Steph to some degree and a better defender. Anthony Davis is great, and he's certainly better than LeBron defensively. But on the offensive end is where it really tilts heavily to LeBron. And you're right, LeBron is the most important Laker, but AD is great. But offensively, LeBron makes them go. He's playing point guard, and he's playing it better than anybody in the league.
Correct. However,
and he's still giving you 25
Chris,
a night.
They had LeBron last year making the engine go, and the engine sputtered and petered out and ran out of gas when they were 4th in the West right around Christmas time. Right now, after souping it up with Anthony Davis, is 18-3, best record. in the NBA.
J-Mac, nobody's saying they don't need AD. All right? But last year, that's not fair. LeBron got hurt, and then it all went south.
Yes.
Secondly, it's not the same team. And I'm not, look,
similar. It's a similar team.
Take AD off of this team, and no, they're not winning the championship.
They're not 18-3.
Take LeBron off the team, and no, they're not winning the championship. So you need them both. Nobody's dismissing that.
Yeah.
But how about this? If you keep AD and no LeBron versus if you keep LeBron and no AD,
no,
they're
LeBron
better.
is a point guard. He's a distributor.
He can do more. He
Yeah.
can do more.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Giannis, there's no look, and AD, I don't want to disrespect AD because he is fantastic. But Giannis is better. We've seen AD with his own team. How'd it go? How'd it go?
He got to the second round of the playoffs.
Once.
Did he play
And
with
then
any
didn't they
other
get
All-Stars?
swept? Yeah,
Was Holiday?
DeMarcus Cousins, Rajon Rondo, Drew Holiday.
Two bigs.
They had talent.
Oh, if they were in the East, do they do what the Bucks did and go to the Eastern
I'm not
Conference
here
Finals?
to speculate. I bring facts. Don't bring feelings to a fact fight.
There's no feelings. They are in the West.
That-
DeMarcus Cousins and Davis had no chance
That
in the
is
West.
the first. Why not if he's the best player in the world?
The best dynasty in NBA history was in the West.
I wasn't saying you got to win it all. How about
They're not getting by them.
How about just making the playoffs several times and doing some
technically,
damage?
Cousins and Davis were together. I think
look
only
at
one year.
what Denver did last year.
Cousins kept getting hurt.
Still,
What did Denver do? They were what the
They
top
made the
seed?
conference final. That's what they did. Portland made
Portland made the
second
conference
round.
final.
They made the second
They
round.
lost in Game
And
7 at home to
7.
Portland.
But
Frauds,
they went 7.
Phonies, fakes.
They didn't do more than New Orleans ever did with AD.
Same thing, second round.
Not swept in the second
By
round.
the Warriors. These guys lost to Portland. Portland couldn't sniff
and
a
that
game
was
off
the
the
one
Warriors.
time in
Chris,
7 years.
The problem is I think we're agreeing a lot on this, okay? I think we're agreeing that LeBron's the most important, but Anthony Davis is the best.
I'm not saying Anthony Davis is the best. I think LeBron's
Well,
the
you
best.
know who they're going to. Final 2 minutes. They're posting up Anthony Davis.
Not
the offense
every-
goes through
not
Anthony
every
Davis.
game.
No, but with 2 minutes left in a tie game.
Because LeBron's a smart player. Why
No,
wouldn't
because
you go
Anthony
to him
Davis is friggin' unstoppable.
Really? What does he do that's
He
unstoppable?
gets to the foul line every single time because nobody can check him. Nobody can check AD in the block.
He made the playoffs twice in 7 years.
Oh, so now
in
we're
New Orleans.
rehashing his history in New Orleans. Like, come on.
I'm just saying, as the number one guy, that's what he did.
In the West,
and
he had no
goes
chance.
he goes to the free throw line 8 times a game. That's nice.
This
It's not
year?
like-
this
yeah.
year? Yeah.
It's not
He
like
also went like
unstoppable.
23 times once. Listen, I love both guys.
And I'm not trying to dismiss AD. I'm just saying, if you watch the games, and he is great defensively, may be the defensive player
How
of the
about
year.
this? If I open
But
my
offensively, LeBron makes everything go.
Yes.
AD's not a great outside shooter.
No.
He's not a unstoppable force in the post. He can
Hey, by the
post
way,
and
they're
score.
both 34% on threes, LeBron and AD. Just
Right,
for the record.
okay.
If I open my Twitter right now, I guarantee you there are some knuckleheads out there. Whoa. Broussard said best player in L.A. You guys are forgetting Kawhi Leonard is in Los Angeles. And it's funny because when this topic came up, Chris, I don't even consider Kawhi Leonard on the level of LeBron and Anthony Davis. I'm sorry, I don't.
What?
He's a load management guy. Yeah, LeBron is
look.
34 and a half, and he's not taking games off. Kawhi Leonard, not injured in the offseason.
I'll give you that.
I can't
Look,
respect that.
I
I'm
get
sorry.
that. Okay, but I get that. Kawhi Leonard has removed himself because of his load management from any regular season
Even if they win the
award.
title, just so you know.
No.
No, even if they win the title.
No.
You can't take days off and get the respect. By the way, his title over the Warriors,
Can I
mean,
finish?
whatever. That doesn't even count.
First of all, he's got the respect. Because if he didn't have the respect, who was courting him as much as anybody?
Lakers.
LeBron James,
Hell
the best player in the
yes.
world.
Yeah.
So don't tell, and Anthony Davis. So don't tell me he doesn't have the respect. Paul George left Russell Westbrook, who he had signed up with.
Everybody leaves Russell.
Well, but Paul George signed up
Kevin
to play
Durant.
with him.
Peace.
Paul George
I'm
signed
out.
up to play with him and left
How
him
much
in
did-
a
how much did he
heartbeat
regret that?
to go play with Kawhi.
Couldn't get out of the first round with Russell Westbrook.
So my point is, Kawhi, for you to sit here, you're going to have people saying you don't know basketball. If you say Kawhi's not on the level of LeBron and AD.
because
I
of
give
the
you the
load
load
management. That's
I
the
don't
only reason.
like that. at all.
Talent-wise, he's ridiculous.
Okay.
Of course, we know that.
When
He's a
he
money
plays,
player.
he is
He's great.
straight dominant.
But tell me you don't disrespect him a little bit because of load
I don't
management
like it.
in November.
I don't like it.
It's a bad precedent.
I don't like
Now,
it.
here's the thing, Chris. If
And
LeBron,
that's part of the reason ratings are down.
so the
Because
Lakers
we're
have
belittling the regular
I
season.
do want to talk
and now
about that, by
fans
the way,
feel that
later.
way.
LeBron is at back-to-back tonight in Utah. They were in Denver at
Right, I
altitude.
know.
Now they got Utah. Kawhi Leonard would sit this game out tonight.
Right.
I'm
know.
sorry. That's why I go LeBron and Anthony Davis
I
over.
feel you, and that's fine. But to say he's not on their level is just wrong.
Well,
All right.
because of the Lowe's management.
What do you guys say? 877-99 on Fox, 877-996-6369. You see, I got a feisty one up in here. Who is the best player on the Lakers right now? LeBron James or Anthony Davis?
Time out. I got a write-in vote. Alex Caruso, a.k.a. the White Mamba. Hey, by the way, Alex Caruso, almost every night, look at the box score, leads the Lakers in plus-minus.
Stop
Vogel
it.
has him
Will
on the
you
floor
stop it?
at the end of every game because he's a
Fine.
great role
Next
player.
thing you know, you're going to be telling me he's better than AD and LeBron or Kuzma.
Give me
You
Caruso
you
over
think
Patrick
he's better
Beverly.
than Kuzma?
Oh,
Stop it. I'm going to have to put you on probation like Rob G if you keep saying stuff like this.
Probation don't
like,
apply
like
to ballers
Caruso over
such as
Patrick
myself.
Beverly. Did you ever play?
I can't wait till
Did you ever
Caruso.
play organized
I played
ball?
yesterday.
The organized ball.
Yeah.
At any level.
6th grade, 7th grade, yeah. I couldn't make the high school.
Enough said.
Oh, that matters. Okay.
All right, it's the
that
it
matters.
does
Hey,
matter.
I never fought in the Civil War,
It
but I can
does
talk
matter.
eloquently about it, Chris.
I ain't saying talk. You talking about playing. It does matter. You played in 6th and
Well, I
7th
can
grade.
play also.
And that was it.
Let's
that
go
was
to
enough.
UCLA
You got
right around the
cut
corner.
after that.
Come
Stop
see
it.
me. Come
Stop
see
it.
me on the wooden floor.
It's the odd couple, Jason McIntyre in for Rob Parker again. He's feisty. Who is the Lakers' best player? LeBron James or Anthony Davis?
Just to be clear. Oh, boy, look at the lines all
Let's
lit
start
up.
with Andre
Oh, no. Hey,
in
why don't we start with
Massachusetts.
the fourth one?
Relax, J-Mac.
Yeah,
Andre in
thanks for taking my
Massachusetts.
call.
Who you got?
Thanks for taking my call. In terms of the Lakers, LeBron James is clearly the Batman. Anthony Davis is definitely Robin.
Right.
It's good that they're both off to good starts, averaging about the same points. Davis 9 rebounds and good with the blocks. LeBron's leading the league in assists. Point of fact is this. As you said, LeBron James is the engine that makes the offense go. He's also the engine that makes the team go. He is the alpha male. It's the equivalent of John Stockton and Karl Malone, except that John Stockton was 6'8", 240, and top 5 all-time in the NBA.
Good point.
So it's clear, and Anthony Davis, he has more of a Scottie Pippen personality.
Hold
In
up, Andre.
conclusion,
AD is a
wait.
2.
What was
AD
this?
is a 2.
Run that Stockton thing by
He
me one more
said
time.
if Stockton was 6'8", 240,
Oh,
he
come
would
on.
have to do
Andre,
with
that is
LeBron.
way too much.
LeBron's
Andre,
averaging 10 points.
relax.
Overall, that's not a bad take. Andre.
That's a good take.
In
Andre.
conclusion, J Mac, I'm a big fan of the big league, but please, my friend, you need to put some respect on Kawhi's name. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
Load management fraud.
Let's go to Sean in Sacramento. Sean, you're on with Chris and J Mac.
Man, when you put together my favorite Saturday morning host and my favorite weekday evening drive host, man, hey,
Let's go!
It's light-skinned Ebony and White Soul Ivory all over the radio for everybody to enjoy, man.
Ebony. And y'all, some of y'all too young to remember that song. Go ahead, Sean.
I'm
What's
too young
happening?
for
Chris, you got to stop ducking this one-on-one battle against J-Mac,
Yeah,
man.
Chris!
I can't call you the one-on-one champion if you keep running every time J-Mac show his face on the basketball
Let's
court,
get this
man.
guy in the studio here. Sean, I love this stuff.
Sean,
Make
I
the
told
drive
you,
up from
I told you
Sacktown.
what happened. He ran.
I've never
We
heard
had it set
anything.
up. I was there with my I had my shorts on, my shoes, everything.
Please,
I was
now,
ready.
now he's just lying. That is a
No,
flat
I
out
was.
lie.
I had my bag that day. It would have
Sean,
been.
my
Right.
guy, thank you for
Go
the
ahead,
props.
Sean. What's your comment?
So my comment is, man, J-Mac is on fire as usual, dude. How are you going to say LeBron is still the number one on that team when it's the same team from last year? And look at how
It's
much
not.
better they're
First of all,
doing,
it's
man.
not the same team. It's Brandon Ingram there, Lonzo Ball, Josh Hart. How's it the same team?
Because LeBron took that team. Yeah, you were
Whole
talking
starting
about all
five
last
is
year.
different.
What was that? What were they doing the first quarter of last year, Chris? They were killing it.
Four seed in the West.
No, they were barely
Right.
above
And then
500.
what
Just to
happened?
be
What happened
clear.
when LeBron came back? He couldn't do nothing. Now
He
he's
still
got
was
his number
banged
one
up.
guy.
He still was banged up.
But it's why LeBron was courting him for the last year and a half.
Look,
He
I'm
knew
not
what kind of
saying
impact he was going to
I'm
have.
not saying AD's not important, and he has had a great impact. But we've seen AD is a great number 2. That's what he is. We've seen him. We saw him for 7 years as the number 1.
Broussard taking L's to
He
his
is
callers
he
on
is
his
a
own
great
show.
number 2. Joseph in Virginia, you're on with the odd couple.
Good evening, fellas. How are you?
We're great, brother. How are you?
Doing well. Chris, I'm with you. LeBron is, and it's just because, in my eyes, he's the first NBA self-made player. No matter what team he goes to, he's going to be the center of that offense. He can't help it. He's just that great. as far as AD not being a number one, brother, I can't. He's a great number one.
Really?
Greeks has better teams than him.
Greek,
in my eyes.
He can't
Greek
do what
has
the
had-
Greek Freak can do. Greek Freak can do it all. And now he's hitting
Wait, what
threes.
can Anthony Davis do?
Bring the ball up court.
Oh,
Exactly.
stop
I gotta
Consistently.
go with
What are
J-Mac.
you
I
talking
gotta go with
about?
J-Mac,
When
Chris.
have you ever seen Anthony Davis bring the ball up court
Well, he's always got a
consistently?
point guard with him.
If he could do it, believe me, they'd have him doing it. All right, stop it. I'm the only one around here know basketball. My goodness.
Broussard.
Got to school
That's a
y'all.
rough start for Broussard. Rob G, come help your boy out.
Hey, it's the Odd Couple. I'm Chris. He is Rob. And we want to encourage all of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
That's right. You know, you can listen to us on the radio, and now you can watch us as well, and it's fun.
No question about it. And remember, oh, yeah!